Guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing. These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3. Over to the left wing. Outside White. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Lillard. Good.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here's Prince. Here's Lillard. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Vucevic, a screen on Antetokounmpo. White can't hit. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Buzelis. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving. Well, Matas Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is so important for a rookie.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Portis. There's the triple. Ball with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Giddey. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it. But they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. So it's Chicago now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Outside Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Giddey's got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Lillard. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And Damian Lillard can just create any time with the ball handling skills he possesses.
Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Chicago. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. He has 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front. Lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard spot.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
The Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Williams. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Williams a screen on Green. It's Williams, high post. Williams a screen on Porter. Jones, the pass to Williams, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Shot clock at 3 from deep. Giddey. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, be it. Oh, man.
Oh!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Here's Chicago now. Here's Giddey. That one goes in. Giddey's got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Porter with a screen on Williams. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
Jones, his shot is good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Jones. Pass to Giddey. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Brent is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vooch inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shot.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
The Bucks trail. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
There's Ball with a three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Some gamesmanship now as Ball saw 1-3 go and said, I'll get one back on you.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Portis with a screen on Jones. For three, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lillard, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Shot clock winding down there, and Lillard making a confident move. You saw the outcome.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3 from Ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Big men who dish it like Vucevic are royalty in this league.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Let's go with a 3 on target from range. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bulls leading by 3. Ball left side. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to Antetokounmpo. Launches a 3. Ball with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And a change for the Bulls. Williams is checked in. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Giddey. From downtown, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You know, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
White for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. White's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's Giddey on the wing, defended by Lillard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 8. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Trent on the wing for 3. Sinks the tray. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Ball outside. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Outside Giddey. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock. And no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls leading by 5. And time for a short. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Zach Collins, Smith out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Giddey in at the 2. Porter gets the bucket.
The offensive impact of Porter is always growing. He works so hard to be productive.
Here's Giddey. And the layup is good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Now, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Crosses over. Count it. And the foul. That's on Jalen Smith.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Lillard looking around. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Vucevic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Buzelis. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Prince. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead. Ball passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Lopez. And there's another one for the Bulls.
You can see the work Vucevic has put into his jumper, the efficient mechanics, and he has such a soft touch.
Here's Lillard. Good D by Ball. Chicago leading by 7. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Prince against White. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. Clock at 6. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 10.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
I like how Taurean Prince moves the ball, consistent at getting it to his teammates within the offense.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Pass the ball. Vucevic with it. Covered by Lopez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
16 seconds left to play in the 4th. Now here's Giddey. And so Chicago takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well...
skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Embiid finds George. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Here's George after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Oubre against Hart. Oubre passes to Grimes. Fires from the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside, Towns. And a miss there on the triple. George looking around. Down low. Maxey, no good.
While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Hart. Tries from 7. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For 3, Oubre connects from three-point range.
Now, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy for the Knicks. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's McCain. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Maxey against Brunson. The Knicks pull it in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Hart. Edwards with the block. To the inside. Pass to Yabusele. Brunson against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Payne. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Buries the long-range jumper.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Well, their pass to Embiid. Over Robinson. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Payne. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Right side Towns. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Outside, Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep this open for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. They kick out to Anunoby. And finished off by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Releases. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. Embiid with authority. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 5. And a chance now. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Oubre dishes to Embiid. That one, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby passes to Hart. Pass to Towns.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for the Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns.
And Towns drops them both. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Oubre outside. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Maxey's got 6 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Anunoby with the screen for Hart. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hart's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Bridges. Grimes buries the long-range jumper. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
New York moving the ball around. Towns up top, guarded by Embiid. Here's Hart. Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
George passes to Maxey. Oubre with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Embiid against Towns. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Maxey finds Embiid. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Achua, the pass to McBride. Brunson, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over Bridges, and it's good off the back rim and in. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Payne. And it's Kolek in at the 2 guard. Embiid, no good. New York leading by 5. Anunoby kicks to Payne. Towns a screen on Butler. Payne gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Butler. A nice shot by McCain.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Payne. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, David.
Get through.
Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oubre passes to Grimes. Maxey with it. Brunson covering. Bounce pass Maxey. Locked in, Embiid with the contested shot.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Maxey against Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre outside. High post, Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Shoots. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
It counts.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Maxey against Brunson. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Brunson against Maxey. Tries from 10. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
The shot by George, wide open. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. From deep, Brunson. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. They've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. George against Anunoby. Oubre outside. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia. The Knicks shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Here's Brunson. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Oubre.
I'll tell you, you put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
Brunson scanning the floor. Count it.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
The 76ers leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Embiid. It's in!
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Embiid with the steal. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Grimes. Oubre inside the three-point line. The wing jumper off target.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the 2nd of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Brunson outside. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his 2nd attempt at the line. No good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. And they, all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at center. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Over Lillard. Halliburton's shot is good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. 4-3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. Another 3 for Indiana.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 9 points.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Now here's Nesmith. Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Nesmith. Siakam looking it over. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
Kuzma outside. And he lobs it up top. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Back to Nembhard. He shoots it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Prince on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been, just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
You know, something else that's working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
On the floor for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Halliburton against Trent. A nice shot by Halliburton.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Walker pulls down the board.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Antetokounmpo against Toppin. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. To the inside. And it's Mathurin missing. Bucks trail by 3. Porter with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Halliburton up top. All alone. Jump shot is good. Halliburton's got 14.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Toppin against Antetokounmpo. Over Toppin. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Indiana ahead, up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Pacers leading by 7. Nembhard outside. Turner against Lillard. Lillard comes with a double. Here's Nembhard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Prince. Nembhard, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Prince, the pass to Lillard. And here's Lopez. No good on the triple. Siakam in the post, working on Lopez. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Lillard. Lillard takes it right to the rack.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Pacers leading by 5. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, that's whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Brent. Kuzma with the ball. 43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton up deep.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Lopez, the screen on Siakam. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Indiana looking at who they've got. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Walker. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the paint. Halliburton against Trent. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And the Pacers making a change here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point lead. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
Intercepted. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Nembhard outside. This one for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Nesmith. It's Kuzma with the miss. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Turner with the block. And they get it back. Here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. From 7 feet away, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Oh, he nails it.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. .43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3, here's Lillard. Doesn't go that time.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam, pass to Turner. Doesn't go for him. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Prince can't hit. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Lillard fires away from way outside. Missed it. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2. Outside, Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Over to the left wing. Vucevic, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
Now, here's Maxey. There's the pick. From deep, George gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to George from past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball finds White. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Outside, White. Buzelis sets a screen for White. And it's all evened up.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McCain. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a change for the Bulls. Josh Giddey's checked in for White.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Here's Giddey. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
For three, Edwards. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Yabusele passes to Edwards. Here's McCain. His three-pointers off the mark. Giddey against Edwards. Giddey kicks to Jones. Smith outside. Williams passes to Giddey. Williams sends a screen for Giddey. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A nice shot by McCain. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Here's McCain. After the Bulls pick up 2, sinks the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Giddey with it. 9 points in the game so far. Smith with a screen on Edwards. To the paint. And it's Smith finishing it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Embiid. 1:53 left in the first half, and he makes good on the layup. Embiid's got his second basket.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Now here's Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And they pick up 2. Giddey's got 11 points. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 1:16 left now here in the second. Here's Embiid out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. So it's Philadelphia now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Maxey. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Pass to Buzelis. Good on the triple. Buzelis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vooch, showing how effective he can be on D.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Outside, Maxey. And the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Paul George, Oubre out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And George gets it to go.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Up top, Giddey, defended by George. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. Ball, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Bulls trail by 5. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Giddey. He's got 11. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Oubre on the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Ball with it. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Pass to Embiid. Back to George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Here's Buzelis. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Another 3 for Chicago.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now, here's Ball. Wide up top. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. George against Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots the three. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. The three from George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 15.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Giddey, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Maxey, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. There's the triple. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He ends up dropping in. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the 1. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's McCain. Defended by Dosunmu. Butler kicks to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Jones for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Butler deciding where to go with it. From the line, and he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Vucevic. Over Embiid. And it's Vucevic missing. The 76ers leading by 4. To the inside. Oubre, and the layup's good off the glass.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Over Maxey. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, White. to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Yes! And the foul. That one on Embiid.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Embiid. Vucevic defending. Embiid, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Pocket 6. To take the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George, that's a two-pointer. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Vucevic against Embiid. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. "20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Here's Ball. For the tie. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Atlanta. Left side, Brunson. Drops in the layup for two.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Okongwu. Outside Young. Here's Risache. Anunoby covering. Off target from outside. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You're such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Anunoby, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Bridges. Towns, left side. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. With the drive, and he makes it. Brunson's got 6.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Achua's checked in for New York. LeVert goes against Bridges. Count it.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta.
Timeout, timeout.
They trail by 1. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Daniels. And it's Mann in for Trae Young. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. Now here's LeVert. Capella, screen on Brunson. To the inside. Niang outside. 4 on the clock. Johnson passes to LeVert. Over Brunson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson, a good look. And it's New York scoring again.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And here's Brunson. Give him 8. Towns a screen on LeVert. And here's Brunson from the arc. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 11 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that...
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Achua. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And here's LeVert for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The 3 from Rizashea. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love how competitive this kid Rizashea is, coming right back with his own triple.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizashea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. Pass to LeVert. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Niang outside. Here's Buffkin. From deep. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 4. Bridges outside. Towns down low. Niang's there. The shot by Towns, no good. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to LeVert. Niang a screen. Here's Buffkin. Over Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. New York has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Niang. Yet to see a basket. There's the 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Rizashea.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Takes a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Okongwu finds Young. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. With 4 on the clock. Can't cash it in from close range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Here's Hart, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw good. Hart. Hits both from the stripe. Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Risacher. Outside Johnson. And the 3 off target. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And pick 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. The 3 from Risacher. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The kick out to Brunson. Rejected by Okongwu. Outside Young. They need this. Oh, Young with the power move.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Towns a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Young looking over the floor. Hard against Johnson. There's Young with the 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. The 3-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Young. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Anunoby. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The 15-footer. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Outside Young. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Young won't be held back.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up 8. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Campaign. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 2 spot. Towns outside. Pass to McBride. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Outside Payne. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The rebound by Krejci. Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Niang buries it down low.
Taking it straight to the rim. Going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Young against Brunson. Young inside. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. New York leading by 6. Bridges right side. Inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Anunoby covering. Pass to Young. Oh, Young! So tough at his size.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's Brunson. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Inside, it's Trae Young.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Bridges with it. Pass to Brunson. And Okongwu with the block. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Down low. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Towns. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, and he buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Here's Brunson. Cash.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Young. Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Now Brunson.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Driving inside. Up and in on the layup.
Well, powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do. And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
Lillard against Maxey. At the top of the key, Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Prince wide open. It's good from long range.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Now the 76ers with it. 4-point game. Oubre outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Paul George grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Embiid following the bucket by the Bucks. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Kuzma, and the 3-ball is good.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Kuzma. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Oubre kicks to Maxey. One second left, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 1. And don't go away. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Embiid against Portis. Embiid inside, and easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got the lead back up to 1 now for the 76ers. Green with a screen for Giannis. Powers through inside, Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Oubre is checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Porter inside. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid. Grimes passes to Oubre. Here's McCain. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Porter looking it over. Lopez against Embiid. Lopez kicks to Trent. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Prince. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
So both teams changing it up here. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Outside, Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Lillard outside. Back to Giannis. Prince outside. Pass to Kuzma. Giannis with it. Fires for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's George. Oubre up top. A shot's good on the assist by George. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Good touch there. Oubre outside the 3-point arc and knocks one down.
Kuzma outside. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The shot by George, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Prince outside. 29 seconds left here in the second. Lopez inside, guarded by Embiid. And here's Giannis from outside. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, George. Embiid with a screen on Kuzma. From deep, George, another 3 for Philadelphia. Now here's Giannis. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then it's George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Over in the corner, Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Lillard's got 5.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Kuzma against George. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with a screen on Prince. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 6.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. Here's Lillard. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And the shot is good.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
The 76ers leading by 8. Oubre on the wing. The 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's the lob. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Outside for George. Connects from 3-point range. George has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Philadelphia. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Prince checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince's shot is good.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Oubre for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oubre with the steal. And they're running. Outside, Maxey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Lopez, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Lopez. Giannis right side. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Sixers.
He hits the second from the line. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Lillard. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 10. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks trail by 9. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Well, their pass to Embiid. And stolen by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And here is Butler. Embiid with the screen on Porter. Butler from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Porter, no luck. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Here's McCain. Embiid the screen. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Porter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now, back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
From deep, Prince, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Lillard against Maxey. Lillard attacking, and he makes that one. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Embiid finds George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Hands it from downtown. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
The 76ers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. George passes to Grimes. Goes up on the wing, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory
for the club tonight.
Oubre against Lillard. Oubre kicks to Maxey. High post, Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Portis. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. So, all right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
These two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Giddey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Daniels. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's White. Back to Giddey. Over to the wing. Ball right side. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. There's Young with the three. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Daniels. Here's the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Buzelis. 6 to shoot. From deep, Giddey knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Atlanta making a change here. LeVert's checked in. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Young against Ball. Right side Young. Johnson passes to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on Giddey. Johnson for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. Ball no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Young with it from the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Ball outside. Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. LeVert outside. Back to Young. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 9 points.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
And there's a pick. Here's Giddey. And again, it's Chicago.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Terrence Mann, George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Riza-Shea, and it's LeVert in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Riza-Shea. Still no points. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Lisa Shea will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent.
Timeout.
Time and time again, he delivers.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Buffkin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for DeSumo. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Capella, the pass to man. From behind the arc. Drops in the three. Man's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Giddey passes to Jones. Williams with the screen. Jones misses. The Hawks lead by 7. Pass to LeVert. And here's Capella. Back to LeVert. Capella, screen on Jones. Puts it up from 12. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Capella. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Vucevic finds Ball. Connects from downtown. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Giddey. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Vucevic, the pass to Jones. Hey, no surprise to see an Atlanta native here. Lil Yachty must be happy with the score.
And when you talk Lil Yachty, he's one of the most unique sounds in the business right now. I know the young generation loves what he's doing musically.
Jones hits them both. The Hawks lead by 7. Young with it. He's got 9. Into the lane. Oh, Young with the power move.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Buzelis knocks down the triple.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got his first 2 points of the night.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Jones. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. The teardrop. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls trail by 5.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
White with a screen on Young. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead, up 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
On the court for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the 2 spot. Okongwu finds Young. Fires for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Off target from 3-point range. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Picked by Vucevic. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Rizachet, no good. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. That's tipped. Young looking for an opening. Inside. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Giddey's got 16 points now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Johnson. Outside Young. Here's Rizachet. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Rizachet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizachet's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Here's Buzelis. He has 6. Vucevic shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ball against LeVert for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
LeVert passes to Niang. Capella against Smith. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones is checked in. Smith with a screen on Levert. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now Levert. He's got 5. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Levert's got 8. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Bulls out in front, leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. Good D by Niang. The Hawks trailing. Here's LeVert. And he banks in the layup.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
And here's Dosunmu. Smith finds Jones. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Yep, that one goes. And now a three-point Atlanta lead.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie, thanks. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Pass to Daniels. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Now here's Giddey. Here he goes. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's a Kongwu. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball passes to Giddey. Vucevic with it. Covered by Johnson. Vucevic's shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Young. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Free throw is good. Young.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. No one near him. The rebound by Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The three from Rizichet. Counted from distance. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Giddey. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Pass to Daniels. And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And we're going to have a jump ball. The Bulls on offense. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Giddey. The D's right on him. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Seconds left in the final quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 29 seconds left in the fourth. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. To the paint. The jump hook. It falls. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Ball.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Pass to Buzelis. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
His teammates look to Buzelis in the big moment, and he must be doing something right. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
The shot by Buzelis no good. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. Oubre passes to Grimes. 17-foot shot on the way. Embiid, no good. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Nemard's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pacers. Outside, George. Here's Grimes. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Siakam outside. And the Pacers another 3.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Trains the three-pointer.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Pass to Nemhard. Now, here's Nesmith. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oubre outside. George with the screen on Siakam. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Leading by 5. Indiana moving the ball around. Lays it up off the glass.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Maxey against McConnell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That one good for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Maxey. There's a screen. And he drives in with 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Indiana out in front. They lead by 5. And we've got more action coming. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Traps in the trade. Halliburton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy, he is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
There's a screen by Toppin with the shot. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Mathurin against Oubre. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Yabusele, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Halliburton for three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Oubre, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Oubre's got 5 now.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. Siakam outside. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. And a missed layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Now Siakam. 8 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. A 3-ball. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Maxey. Nembhard covering. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Maxey. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Nembhard finds Nesmith. Now, here's Halliburton. And there's the drive. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Outside, George, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's George. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. It's hauled in by George. 76ers trailing. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
And Indiana making a change here. Matherin's checked in. The 76ers also with the sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for Paul George. Here's Siakam. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Siakam's got 10 points.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint, yes, sir.
76ers moving the ball around. Oubre outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. He's covered by Maxey. Halliburton passes to Turner. Lock at 6. Turner with a screen for Matherin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oubre outside. Here's Yabusele. .106 left to play here in the third.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Matherin for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Matherin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Grimes. Blocker, Joel Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. Now here is Halliburton. He's covered by Maxey. 20 seconds left in the third. Pass to Embiid. Over Siakam. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Philadelphia ahead, up 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Joel Embiid. Yabusele out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Butler with the ball. Embiid with the screen on McConnell. And here is Butler. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Matherin finds Halliburton. And he lays it straight in. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any room. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Matherin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thanks, David. Oubre outside. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. The shot, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bryant. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Now, here's Halliburton. And the Pacers, another three.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
There's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Here's Halliburton. Takes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on two more.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
That one drops for him.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Embiid, no good. And here are the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nembhard finds Turner. They double-team Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. Hands it from downtown. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Pacers with possession here. Here's Nembhard. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.